On this episode of China Uncensored, China's state-approved baby names. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. Listen, Chinese people, I don't say this much, but seriously, you have to be more cooperative with your government. How can China become stable and prosperous if at every turn of the road you block progress by insisting on selfish demands, like naming your own children? That's what we do in America, and America is falling apart. There are more than 300 million people in the United States, and 90% of those people are covered by 70,000 different surnames. Chaos! How can any computer handle all those different names? It must be a nightmare to go to an airport or a Times Square security checkpoint and wait for hours in line as computers struggle to read all those different last names on your identification papers. I mean, Jackson? Is that a first name or a last name? Ah, my head hurts. But in China, with a population of 1.3 billion, 87% of them share the same 100 surnames. That's like 1.1 billion people, 95 million Wangs, 93 million Lis, 90 million Zhangs. That's so simple. If I were a teacher, I might only have to learn one name. It's those other 15% that are the problem. Everyone in China has to carry identification cards. China's Public Security Bureau, tasked with the difficult job of making sure 1.3 billion people don't get any ideas, has been replacing old handwritten ones with state-of-the-art ID cards complete with microchips and color that can be read by computing devices called computers. Computer? I hardly know her. Problem is, there are about 55,000 Chinese characters, but according to a 2006 report, the Security Bureau's computers can only read just over 32,000. So what happens if you're one of those people with a rare character for a name? You don't get an ID card. No ID card means no access to healthcare, schools, travel, jobs, marriage certificates, death certificates. We don't want people to stand out from everyone else, do we? Don't worry, there's a very simple solution. Just change your name to something simpler. Is that really an unreasonable demand for a government to make? Just in August this year, the government standardized a nice, simple list of over 8,000 characters. 8,000 characters for common usage. That makes naming your kids easier too. Just select from whatever pre-approved characters the government wants you to use. It's that or become a social pariah. So even though, according to Article 99 of China's General Principles of Civil Law, citizens are guaranteed the right to a name of their choice, this is a great way around that pesky law. Using obscure names to be unique only inconveniences everyone. The computers can't recognize them, people can't read them. Let's all do our part to help government bureaucrats more efficiently manage us. And really, isn't that the Chinese dream? Thanks for watching this episode of China Uncensored. Be sure to check out the Facebook and Twitter page for more. Once again, I'm Chris Chappell. See you next time.